Hey guys, what's going on? It's Kevo here from Nothing But Bass _ Kevo on YouTube. So follow my page. I'm just at the boat launch today and I want to show you guys how I launched my boat solo. I know there's tons of videos out there, but I'm just gonna add one more and hopefully you can get something out of it. At this particular boat launch, there isn't a dock or anything. It's just where people choose to launch. Fairly deep. It's a good spot. Just keep in mind, if there's a dock or anything like that, you'll probably have to just be mindful of the sides and stuff and make sure you don't scratch your boat. Make sure you have all the proper equipment. But yeah, let me turn this around and show you guys quickly. So trucks over there, boats over there, come around this way, launch there. There's tons of room here. So if you're new, as you can see, there's tons of room. I think one of the key things about launching is don't prep your boat at the spot where other people will be waiting, like so. Prep your boat away from the launch. That way, if you're taking a lot of time, you're not going to hold up other people. And other than that, just take your time. I spent the winter watching videos how to back up a boat, how to back up a boat or trailer or whatever. And yeah, so just make sure you're mindful of that. First thing I do is I put the plug in, because honestly, I've never forgotten to put the plug in, but I just hear horror stories about people forgetting to put the plug in. So that is always my first step, and I won't forget because it is my first step. Step one, get the plug in, then loosen it. There you go. Let's make sure it's tight. Okay, next I remove the transom saver because, well, you're already there. So take this off, raise the motor, so just drop it. Yeah. Mind you, excuse me, multitasking. I keep my motor raised like that too when I'm backing up into the lake, just because, just being mindful, and I don't want to hit my motor or anything like that. So let's put this back in. Stay there. Okay, I want to show you guys quickly. I don't remove my buckles until I'm closer to the water, just because for safety reason. I don't want the boat to fall off the trailer for any reason. Same with here. I don't undo this until I reach closer to the water. I'm gonna prep the boat, and when I start backing up, I'll start explaining again what I'm actually doing. I usually lock my box just because I have a lock system in my truck, and I have my jack and stuff in case I get a flat. So, yeah. I've set this up where I can see pretty much what's going on. Yeah, okay, good enough. Yeah, so I'll prep the boat, then I'll get back to you guys. Okay, so that's it. Now I'm gonna go closer to the water, and then what I'll do once I'm near the water, I'm going to take off the buckles in the back, and then I'm going to loosen up this main strap here and the safety strap and put this beater on. And as I back into the water, the boat's slowly gonna coast off the trailer. I wanted to show you guys how I back up, but I just can't do it by myself. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave my camera here, gonna drive slowly, hopefully it doesn't fall off, and you guys are gonna be able to get a view of what it looks like when I'm backing up. And I need to find my keys. Where are my keys? I just saw them here. So I'm all lined up. I just want to say the key, or one thing I find that makes things easier, start off straight. Start off like completely lined up. Let me show you. The bolt behind the trailer straight or fairly straight, and it'll be a lot easier for you once you start off this way. Then you just have to make small minor corrections. What I do is I hold the steering wheel at the bottom. It's like an easy trick, and basically if you go right, the trailer is going to go right. If you go left, the trailer is going to go left. So you just keep your hand at the bottom of the steering wheel, right, left, small corrections, and you'll be good to go. Okay, so once I get to this point, just at the water, like so, this is where I'll remove my straps, and this is why these are so handy. You just flick like so. I know some people really don't like getting wet, but It's nice right now. Once it gets colder though, it can get, so that's why it's good to know how to do these things. And this is where I'm going to, well, I'll go on the other side. So yeah, so see that? Okay, so I'm going to grab my beaner. I'm going to undo. Like so. Undo my strap. My beaner on. Like that. And once we get to the water, you'll see the botos just slowly raise off the trailer. I just do one quick final walk around to make sure I didn't forget anything. Like the plug, even though I know I put it in, I go double check. And then good to go. Yeah, so there you go. Usually I don't have to go this high. The water level is really high this year, so yeah. And there you go. That's how I launch my boat solo. There she is, ready to go fish. See you guys in the next video. What's going on, guys? So we're gonna get straight into how to put your boat back on the trailer once you're done your day of fishing. It's pretty simple. And the principles are pretty much the same whether you're at a ramp or you're at a makeshift boat launch like this one. Just make sure and be safe, but be quick, right? You don't want to block up the boat ramp and have people waiting. So what I do is I pull off to the side, I get my truck in the water, and then basically I make sure that my boat's on the trailer and secured with the front hook and the safety hook. And once that's on, then you pull your boat out the water, you take it to the side, and you carry on with packing up with the back straps and the transom and all of that stuff. So I'll show you guys. I'm headed back. I'm right at the boat launch right now. As you can see, it's right there. My truck is over there. So yeah, we're just going right there. Good day of fishing. Quite a few fish. So yeah. So I'm just gonna pull off to the side once I get over there and back my truck into the water. sec. Just leave yourself enough space to back your vehicle in, obviously. I live right next to the base, so yeah, so had a fun little trip on the water. It was nice. Caught maybe 5 or 6. I didn't put them all on camera, just the larger ones, but yeah, it was fun. There she is. One more look. Boat ramp. So basically, truck's over there. I'm gonna come there this way, turn, and then back up this way. I'm just gonna take my time, but I'm also fast enough so that if somebody was waiting, they wouldn't be waiting really long for me or anything like that. So try, as you can see. Okay, so this is strictly so that once I get over here, you guys can see how I back up. My hand doesn't leave the bottom, so hopefully you watch this part of the video too and not just the launching. So yeah, once again, just make sure you start off, well, you don't have to, but it just makes it easier, just as straight as possible so that you have just minor corrections to do. I'm gonna start like this just because I'm kind of getting the hang of it. And let's see if you can see my, okay, yeah. So I'm backing up to the water, right a bit. There you go. So now I'm straight. Now I just got to keep adjusting to the right and left. I'm going really at the edge of the water now. I'd bring the trailer on the side that my boat is on a bit. So yeah, that should be good. So a quick tip, I try and keep my side bunks out of the water. That way, when you're putting the boat on the trailer, it's gonna keep it in once you get it through the middle. You'll see what I'm talking about. So, as you can see, I keep my bunks, there's 2 bunks, and they'll act as my guide, right? And I'm just doing it this way because it's hot right now and I don't care to get wet. But in the winter, I stand on there and stuff, or I drive the boat on as well. I don't really like doing it, so that's why I'm doing it this way. But I think this is also All you gotta do is pull. Sorry, it's not my greatest. I usually do a lot better than this, but I can bring it closer too. I usually bring it a lot closer, but today I'm just annoyed a bit. I don't like to have twist in the line like that. There you go. Done. Wasn't my smoothest, but yeah, it worked. Just make sure it's in the bunk on that side. Same for this side. We're good. Just gonna pick up my anchor. And yeah, this is why you make sure there's no knots in your line, because what happened to me there shouldn't have happened. But yeah, that's it. That's how you get it out the water. Now I'm gonna go park where I was parked, pack everything away, and get ready for the road. Okay. One thing, don't ever, if your exhaust is in the water, it's fine, but don't shut your vehicle off. Just leave your vehicle running. You shouldn't shut it off anyways, because you're not going to be here that long. I'll just pull off to the side here. Prep. So yeah. The first thing I do is I take out the plug and I secure the motor, and then everything else is just pretty slow. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. So yeah, first thing I do is I take out my plug once again. Then I'll secure the back. Like so. Plug away. Make sure your motor is straight. I usually try and do it here. I'm gonna need 2 hands for this, so 1 second. I don't know if you guys can see, but yeah. And that's it. That's how you secure it. Now I'm just gonna pack everything up, and before I take off, I'll give one last walk around to make sure everything's good. And that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.